Hello, everyone. It's Laverne Nishay. So, welcome. I don't know if the other video loaded, but I was pretty much mentioning how all of my cords are damaged because people want me to what? They want to mind my business. Anyway, now it was quiet a moment ago. All of a sudden, it's noisy. I believe because they get a notification when I'm on. However, we're going to press. Welcome. Good evening. It's Lavera. And I was talking earlier about partnerships, about relationships, gatherings, um, teams, merging of ideas, merging of lives, whatever it is. Um, I wanted to bring it to people's attention how I think, and I know people don't care, but someone does, and I'm speaking to you. Um, Again, I'm the type of person that understands people make mistakes. I understand why people do what they do. In most cases, if they've explained to me stuff and I believe it, it may not be accurate, but I know that that is a possibility. Does it mean that I grant forgiveness and I'm on their side? No, I just see the human side because people don't do that often. I'm not saying people are innocent because of their acts, but in a sense, we're all victims. There's a lot of people that have been victimized as children and they haven't healed, even as adults. They have not healed and they do hold grudges and they will hurt somebody if given the opportunity. Now, do I think they're free from circumstances? Probably not. I mean, I'm not the judge, actually. Um, but do I understand why they do what they do? They tell you, if you listen long enough, they will tell you why they do what they do. Or you can hear about it, you can read about it. A lot of people had some jacked up childhoods. I don't care their race, I don't care their ethnicity, I don't care their economical status, I don't care their royal pedigree. It baby. And I think the reason why it's hard to reach people is because it's spiritual. And a lot of people that are spiritual or that are godly or have a form of godliness, um, they don't even play with that arena, most people, because it's kind of like a real surgery. It's a real process. It's a real thing when you have to get down to the nitty gritty with people. And I don't mean just a conversation. You literally have to have them get past the fences and gates and things that they put up to protect and not heal these wounds. It's like, again, some people they wear diapers and it be full of boo boo and they will not buy new ones. They keep putting on that same one time. I washed it. Don't worry about my hygiene. What? What? You can't keep going around doing that, talking about you washed it. You're supposed to get a whole new one. That's not a reusable, babe. What, mind your business. Oh my God. People with band-aids. They will not take that band-aid off and treat that wound. They'll wash that band-aid out and put that back on. Like it's a wrap. And they'll sterilize the wound. They'll do everything, but they will not treat it to where it heals. Unfortunate. So the reason why I'm saying that is because when you are meeting people, you can see how just by general nature, and it has nothing to really do with race, but it happens to be people that don't look like you. Doesn't matter their race. Everybody has a different nationality. Generally, we're all from different places, but we're all human. And when you see that people side with people that have ideologies that kind of dictates, no, you're a slave, we stole your stuff and we're going to tell you what to do, and we may not understand that concept, but we were trained to lead you not us, and you not yourself. We've appointed ourselves gods over you. When people see people siding with that idea, like you cool with people until you start to see that they're eating and doing business with people that have an idea. Doesn't matter their race, but anyone that feels like they can treat other people poorly and give them disadvantages and straps at the table if they're invited to the table. And who are they to say who can and cannot show up at the table? Who are you to snatch the table and say, no, that's mine? I mean, that's really, really wicked. So when you see people partnering and doing things with people that have that mentality, again, if we go back way to the 1800s, And we look at people that experience things that caused you to be who you are today. Whether you agree with how they think, whether you think it's still in effect, whether you think, well, okay, I understand that, but we have to heal past that. And yes, we still gonna stand in March, but we're just basically really just understanding that this is ours. People came, they're trespassing, we're being patient, and yes, we're keeping our stance, but we don't tolerate racism. We don't tolerate hatred. We don't tolerate violence. Yes, there's a time and a place for people to be violent and take it by force. We get it. We get it. But just on the average, we're not going to be standing and sitting as a king and queen under pressure of having to always be antagonized. So to come a point where you sit and you think, off with their heads. They're trespassing. I'm bored. They're entertaining me and it's getting dry. Be done with it. So you're done with playing the game. Pretty much. You get done playing the game. Ha ha, thank you, Jester. And it's time to get a new act. No, I'm not going to keep with the same old fight and whatever. I'm now understanding that I am sovereign. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with folks about what they think I can and cannot have. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with asking permission for things that God has given for free. I'm not. So again, people can do that, and that's your place. That's your place. Thank you. My place now is to ensure that the spiritual part of me is being fed. That doesn't mean that I don't have feelings, as I stated, or opinions. If I am being nudged to support someone on a level that's outside of a certain parameter, and they are siding with people that see me as a victim, someone that sees me as unqualified, they don't respect me, I'm put in positions where I have to be subservient. What do I mean by this? Over the years that I've noticed that when you go into certain places here in Illinois, they literally have a lighter skinned person standing over the dark skinned people. Literally. And they make it very known. I went to IDOT. This is what they have. Illinois Department of Transportation. Now, before I got there, it was just the one guy in the front. He did his time. And then another guy would come. And then I guess a third person would come. Right? Cool. But then somewhere along the way, I started seeing this other guy that would stand over the other guy that was there as if he wasn't incompetent. And this is, again, us little bullies around the world like to have a presence of we're superior and we have a presence in your place. And no, we shouldn't be here, but we were instructed to stand down but be present here. And it's like they're always watching over someone. They always got people watching over certain people. And it's like, who left you in charge? See what I'm saying? So if I am to partner with people, I want to ensure that they don't support this old antic, is that the word? Where people feel like they need to always watch you. They need to always see what you're doing. They need to always act like because of your skin or because of the way you are or the way you talk or the way you dress or the things that you possess that you need supervision. We're not doing it. We're absolutely not doing it. So, with that said, we're going to proceed with a message following this one that is looking beyond this. Like I said, we refuse to continue to have people sit and surveil us without reason, me and my children, and whoever's going to join it. You're not going to continue by the laws of God. You're not going to continue to surveil people unnecessarily when you're the ones stealing. I didn't accuse anybody of anything. I'm just saying that needs to stop. There's good law-abiding citizens, and I know it's very few. I really don't know. It could be more than average. But my point is, I am one of the ones that don't need permission. So, again, God will deal with these people. Okay? Because no longer these days, for the days of my life, will I be having to sit here and play these games. So if we are leaning into a certain direction, We demand the respect that is owed. If people cannot do that, don't ask me no questions. I will entertain you. So, thank you for joining me, guys. I will be right back. This is Laverne and Chat. Oh, by the way, if someone does have that personality where they think they're gonna put cameras on you and always plant people around you like they need to watch everything you do and having devices where they can hear everything you say, I care less. But again, if I'm around people and they've invited me there, or I'm a part of this group, or I'm the leader, I expect someone to have my back reasonably, because I am reasonable, I am fair. Again, I look at justice. Let's talk about it before I go. Justice to me is if there's a person that is not born here, is in the sense of at least great great grandparents. Man, it goes back great 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 grandparents, whatever. If they're not born here and say they're doing things they shouldn't, they have a higher up position, I expect them to be held accountable for their actions. If it is egregious, I expect them to have the full extent of correction as anyone. If it is someone that looks like me that is doing something they shouldn't do. Now, again, I can understand why they did it. I can hear the whole story of how their childhood was jacked up and what caused them to not be able to heal, or they didn't choose to heal, or whatever. And I can understand completely. But I still expect, if granted, full correction. If someone is of a very high position and they're doing something, and say all of these people are saying they are a certain um, political or religious group, and the people that are judging them are their peers, I expect those people to still be fair and just and give them the righteous, just correction. If it is someone that is an everyday civilian or a foreigner, whichever, and something happens, I may understand completely why that happened. It's up to the judge to grant no or yes, but someone needs to be corrected, period. So justice does not have a preference. And this is what Judge Judy says. Now, yes, you should have humanity. I say humanity is understanding that that person may have had a moment of weakness, but they still need to be corrected. Understand it. Oh, I get it. Oh, yes. But the law says this is the, not because it's your sister, your cousin, not because it's your niece or nephew, not because it was your teacher in college in 1932, favorite mama, sister's friend that went to school with your uncle's niece and their best friends, and they had a baby shower together, and also you're gonna get some leniency. No, 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 no. None of that. This is what I'm saying. Okay. Now, if it was my kid, I absolutely would have a story of, I literally just pieced it together how they may have been coerced into disrespecting me and leaving me and not possibly being alive. I mean, no one can produce these kids. Oh, they're fine. They're fine. People saying they're talking to them. How do you know it's them? And there's no adults. It's always the younger kids that don't really know these kids. So, yeah, you can trick kids. Oh, we're in a group chat. But can't nobody produce them for me. Well, I can't make them do anything. Well, you made them leave, stupid. So, if it comes down to it that I need to press charges, oh, y'all can burn. Oh, I don't give a frick who you are. Because you had no business in the first place being in mine. So don't ask me for nothing. Do you understand? I say off with your goddamn head. I'll pull whatever lever. Oh yes. Because you should have minded your own business. My business is not no one's business. This is what I'm saying. Nothing I think, nothing I said, nothing. I wasn't doing anything that anyone should have been lying about, to the extent where my children would have left me. And I don't give a frick who you are. And now you probably got those kids marching around, gang stalking, quote unquote, and doing stuff and all that. And then you want to point the fingers at them. Oh no, God is pointing them right back at you. It was none of your business what me and my daughters were doing. So would I blame them for anything? Of course not. Because I saw y'all grooming them. I did. I saw how you stealth mode right in my face was saying things that I didn't know you were reinforcing when I wasn't around, on the phone, on text message, texting people, saying things that you said I said because you're hacking people's phones. In fact, I'm still not convinced that whatever was being texted to me was my child. When I first met somebody and I was texting them, it was all this wild, crazy texting. And I was wondering, was it them? So I started giving it back. Oh, stop. But this is the energy it was giving me. And I just read an article by this coach. I don't think she was on YouTube, but it was something. And she was just saying, give the same energy back to the person that whatever they're giving to you, mirror that, just be that. Don't give it more, don't give it less. And I was like, oh, okay. When you just casual and there's no reason for you to have an alarm, like, oh, I'm not giving that person that kind of energy. You kind of figure, hey, oh, okay, if they're texting me crazy, I don't have to go overboard and get a straight jacket, but let them know, oh, you want to play. Okay. So all the little crazy stuff that was coming in could have been somebody else playing on that person's phone, because that's what I told them. I used to text you and I don't know who it was, but it would just be some crazy stuff. Then somebody said, oh, let's get married. Oh, you got that wet, wet too. And all of a sudden it disappeared. Like, who deleted it? Not that it matters. But why is somebody being weird? Why would you text it and then it deletes? Why are you texting me all this wild stuff? And then when I talk to them, they real cool. So I'm like, somebody playing on the phone. But that was years ago. So most recently, I guess they were playing on the phone again. So if someone got to my kids and they're playing on the phone, pretending to be them, now they were in my face talking rough, like, I'll never have anything else to do with you. I don't really care. They absolutely can't be alive and just playing that playing like I'm dead to them. Like there is no connection. They do not care over some stuff other people caused. Well, they didn't tell you to call me the B word, baby. The way you was talking, just like these cold-hearted little ugly folks in our family, these cold, old MFers, cold-hearted little niggas. Oh, Lord. She was talking just as nasty, bitter, cold. I'm like, that's why I didn't want those people around my kids. They're witchy. They're evil. They're hard-hearted. They put you through stuff, and then they say it's somebody else's fault. And you being a younger person, you take it and you, yeah. Here she comes now. And it's like, Negro, you came out of me, not them. Not them. You don't even know them like that. But they present a mask where these people trust them. And they're vulnerable because they're playing with people's livelihood. Oh, well, if you don't hang with me, you won't have nowhere to live. And that's why they kept throwing me out. They wanted these kids to believe that it was my fault, that they were retarded and didn't know how to mind their own business like little retarded kids. So they kept tossing us out when I was there. It's because of your mother. That's what they're telling these kids when I'm not around. It's because of your mother is what she said. She don't know when to shut up. Are you stupid? And these kids believe that. The daddy was saying it. Other people were saying it. Well, reason why we don't have her around because she talked too much. She said, and now they got other people that don't even know me in the justice system acting this way. Why they want me to shut up? Because they doing stuff they ain't supposed to, and I'm saying something. You had no business in my business. And now my kids are hurt. I know they are. Because of you. And I promise you, God got something for you. And I wish you a happy holiday every day. Because when you close them beady eyes, you ain't going to see no type of clouds. Trust me. Absolutely not. So, absolutely, going forward, we're not expecting to have to fight anybody, disagree with anybody. We're not expecting to have any unreasonable situations at all. No, we're not in an incubator. We don't want to be in no bubble or anything. But we're letting everybody know. We're serving notice. Just a couple years ago, yeah, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. And you cannot silence me. God hears me, and it is written. So you can block me on everything you own, everything you love. God is still yet co-signing for me. And I thank him. No one has a right to silence another person because you didn't agree with something they said. How childish. They ain't even say nothing for you to have all them feelings. You're ignorant. Oh, we're just gonna cancel this person. We're just not gonna be a part of them. We're just gonna block them out and report everything they do. You old hussy. You need to bust hell wide open. Go ahead. Nobody left you at the gate as the judge and jury. All the stuff you people be saying and saying all kinds of stuff, cussing people out. I'm looking at these folks right here on the World Wide Web. They can't have a whole half a sentence without letting the devil come out their face. Every other sentence, but no blocks. They got 1 million views, just acting a whole fool. And I almost said something else, just a whole fool. Can't even have a decent conversation. High, drunk, ignorant. Some of them got sex addictions, and they sitting there acting like little gremlins. Oh, they're so cute. F you, just cussing me out. Because I said, hey, you need to get that off of you. You're not going to go far in life, and you're going to always be a victim of the devil. And you're not going to sit in peace with God. F you. I mean, and they get more views than ever. Makes me think they're hired and they're going to get fired. Because I got a feeling these people are connected to some real heinous stuff, playing with people's minds while they're smoking and drinking and cussing like a gremlin. And they're probably going to get snatched by like FCC. And they're saying they're putting commercials on these people's videos. And advertisers go for it. That don't make no sense, does it? Times I got that hard. Now you talking about Jesus and unity and all that. Oh, they still your. Oh, that's not valid. Oh, that's not valid. Oh, that's not valid. Oh, but it is for a gremlin to be sitting there with a cigarette hanging out of its mouth, cussing like vomit, and feeling comfortable cussing me out for saying, "Are you human?" Because if you are, you shouldn't be cussing like a demon. Cussing me out for saying it. Well, go to hell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Keep cussing. Keep smoking. Let somebody put something in your weed. So when your kids get to a certain age, you can be at one of those parties where they're taking organs. I apologize because if you're not sober, you're not going to be able to see it. I was sober and they slipped past me and they thought it was funny as a challenge. So I don't know what your little high cussing possessed demonic butt gonna do. You think you crying now about I'm not in no relationship. I'm just single. I'm celebrating. I'm in spiritual maintenance. Mother. Oh Lord, the gremlins can't even get half a sentence out without that devil coming out your face. And you mad at me because I'm saying, don't you get tired of that lifestyle? We are human. Voice gone from doing oral sex and smoking your lungs out. So by the time you're 40, you're probably gonna have lung cancer. And you mad because I'm saying, God don't really want you to expire early. He doesn't want you to be vulnerable to people out here that take advantage of women. But y'all want it. And it is your prerogative. Because you know what you're doing? You're getting money from Satan. There again, all these people are on World Wide Web as if it's a television, and they're saying, we want to put ads on your stuff. And these people got ads on their stuff, and all they're doing is cursing people out like gremlins with cigarettes and long straws on their fingers. Typical stereotype. And they're mad because somebody said, are you serious? They're paying you money to pay your rent to sit and talk and shuffle paper and cuss people out and put some straws on your finger and act like you don't have a brain, a cell, humanity, a heart, a mind. You just doped up and taped up with some plastic on your fingers and you just all the rave, baby. Wow. And it's your prerogative. I ain't trying to knock at nobody. But they endorsed that. Here I am saying, let's have peace and unity. Let's dress properly. Let's be sober, ladies. Let's look presentable. Let's look like women and not Jezebels. Let's not be having everything hanging if we don't have to. Like me, people move my clothes around, tear up my clothes. Like now, all my chargers are ripped, just like I just said. I was just looking for one. I should have known you can't leave nothing down around these gremlins. All of them slashed. Because they don't want me on the phone. Amazing. Can't find half of them. Thank God I just found this one. The cord was fine last night. And I guess when I go to sleep, somebody tiptoe over here and slash them. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I gotta sit here every night and close this thing off. But point is, excuse me, they're putting you guys on the World Wide Web and paying you to cuss people out, pretty much. And I just got a feeling they're gonna pull the plug. I don't know if it's gonna be new management or lawsuits or them dinging people for profanity. Something's about to change. I really don't care. Because, like I said, you got all these advertisers sitting going, yeah, we'll pay for her to sit and cuss and be a gremlin with cigarettes in his face, gyrating, showing all their cleavage and their butt, how big it is. We'll pay for that. We want them to have ads. There's somebody trying to be classy and not so commercial. Because we up here whining about stuff that people do illegally. Oh, that's not commercial enough. But it's okay for people to sit and cuss you out and make rent money. Oh, okay, I see. I have a lot of power. I mean, my name went from just the hood and the family to all the way up to the White House. Oh, amazing. So if you all are picking up on famous people in this story, absolutely. Celebrities or whatever. You got it. And I'm excited. That's who I'm going to cater to. But again, I'm not interested in, again, going from this level. But all these people getting paid to cuss people out like gremlins. Smoking, tearing up stuff, talking smart, being declassifiable. That's their prerogative. That's who they want to pay. Fine. Because they're not bucking the system. I'm saying we should do better. This is crazy. And people are going, F you. So anyway, and this commercial is sponsored by, really? Hey, I paid my rent. We don't care what you talking about because we getting our rent paid. We going to hell with money paid. At least we surviving here because you ain't got none. You ain't got no money. You can't afford no nails. You ain't got no followers. You ain't got no friends, apparently. You the one struggling we watching on this camera. They give us a feed to you and we report it. So you shut up. Oh. That's the only way you can make money. Okay. Like me, I just trust God. I could have switched some things up and had y'all as best friends and competitors. But you know what? Because it's my prerogative to say no thank you. Now, can I change and improve? Absolutely. I could change the way I do things. But again, life is a niche. I don't care who don't like that. We are multifaceted. You just need one niche. You need one subject. You just need, like if I'm talking about plants and things, they want it to be a science channel. Entertainment or education. I got my car. But I'm dealing with people busting chargers. By the time I get online, my phone is dead. We don't need to know that. It's unnecessary. What do we need to know, Holy Spirit, while we cussing? I don't think the Holy Spirit talking to these demons. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't help it. Oh, excuse me. No, F you. I'm going to keep cussing because I'm a demon and I know I'm possessed and this is just what I know and I'm human. So I'm going to do what I want. Baby. F you. So this commercial is sponsored by Cha-ching. And I can't even get a solid live. And I really thought it was illegal in these streets to pay for followers. But they're saying, no, put Google ads on, girl. And you can get some followers and we'll consider organic. And I was confused. Like, what? Are you serious? Yeah, girl. So I can create a link. I already had Google ads back in the 2000s when they first started. But somehow they never really registered. So I unlinked them. And I deleted some. They could have had money on them, but I doubt it. Because they say they were doing revenue back in the early 2000, like maybe 2009. They didn't give me no payments. And it wasn't no all that you need 1,000 followers and you need 1,000,000 views and 10 million. Yeah. Oh, you really want it? You know you can pay for it. Yeah, you don't have to organically grow your channel because you're adorable and we hate it because we got haters in the background messing with your numbers because we just trifling little kids and immature because we just don't like you. We stupid. Our friends don't like you, so we don't like you because these are the people that own, what is it, the alphabet people? That's a real company. And they just don't like you because they be worshiping Bell and doing things, and they own this company now all of a sudden when they acquired it. And they just see you, all of them and their friends, as an enemy. So we don't want to endorse you and support you because you're telling us we're going to hell and we don't care and we're mad that you want to save our souls because we worship the devil that don't have anywhere for our souls to go. But that's what we do while we're in this lifetime, and we just don't like you. So we're gonna give you a hard time with everything you say and do on these channels, all of them, because our friends go far and wide. We have friends in Facebook, we have friends in X, we have friends everywhere that can watch you. So dare if you will, like, oh Lord, Jesus. Yeah, I got a feeling God is gonna snatch his internet from some people. Because again, is it fair that you're censoring me and pretending that I'm not working hard when all people are doing is sitting there cussing? That's all they do is cuss and show cleavage and put them straws on and look at the camera like they're trying to be seduced for sex. Huh. And they stare in the camera and fix their lips. And then they start cussing and smoking. Some of them. Some of them have dress, pants all up to baby makeup. Lord Jesus, why? And this ad is sponsored by. So YouTube, I know you be listening because some of the things I say you actually implement. Listen, well, you know these commercials back in the day, kind of like a TV show. What they would do is maybe tell these people by the time they hit um, um, 3 minutes point, just prepare to hear the message or a yellow line that goes for 3 minutes. And at that time, they should know and it should count down. Here comes a commercial. And not that they're sitting there looking like, what? I mean, they could probably say or something should announce. And this commercial is sponsored by. How about that? Instead of just throwing this on, oh, we're going to try and figure out where it's at. Just let them know at the point of 3 and the point of 10, because maybe these things need to go on for, or maybe because you guys are putting 2 and 3 commercials on one. So just say if it's a 7-8 minute, you're gonna throw that commercial in. I don't know how you do it, but it should be some type of announcement that the commercials are coming, and that way the speakers can kind of prepare. And we'll be right back, or we'll be back after this message. Our sponsors or something. I'm just saying, wouldn't it be nice? Versus just you listening to something and it just throws you into a commercial. Yeah, let's do it like a TV show. You said it's like a night infomercial. I'm just saying. Until next time.